Welcome to the Crop Insurance Podcast. I'm Mike Rydell, a third-generation crop insurance agent here to make federal crop insurance less confusing and more useful. Whether you're a seasoned grower or just getting started, we're here to help you stay covered and confident in every season. Today's episode is brought to you by the Crop West Insurance Group, your agent-friendly crop insurance group. If you want more support, smarter marketing, and better tools to help grow your agency, Crop West's expert team has your back. Visit cropwestinsurance.com to level up today. Crop West Insurance is an equal opportunity provider and employer. Welcome to the Crop Insurance Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Rydell. Today's November 24th, 2025. And today is the opening day or the day one of the SDRP Stage 2 payments. Now, if you remember Stage 1 of the SDRP payments, they're still ongoing. You can still submit your applications that FSA has already sent out if you've had some issues. I know there's various deadlines to comply with, but Stage 2 is now open. And Stage 2 is going to be a little bit different than Stage 1. Stage 1 was tied directly to federal crop insurance losses in 2023 and 2024. So if you had a loss in either 2023 or 2024 on your federal crop insurance, FSA would have generated some paperwork and sent those out to you to fill out. Now, we've gone over what all that entailed in a previous episode. And so you'll want to go back and listen to that if you haven't already. But I imagine a lot of you have already received those payments or at least have submitted everything in regards to Stage 1 of the SDRP payments. Now, Stage 2 is still regarding the 2023 and 2024 crop year. Now, in theory, you could have a 2025 crop that was affected by a weather-related event in 2024. So you're going to want to check on those guidelines. But this is for people that did not have a federal crop insurance loss. So for whatever reason, your production was affected and you received less production than you normally would have due to a insurable cause of loss. And it just wasn't enough to trigger a federal crop insurance loss. Now, this is something that Stage 2 is trying to address, is to help those producers out that were affected by an insurable cause of loss, but it just wasn't enough to trigger a federal crop insurance payment. So they wanted to make sure to catch some of those producers, as we can see some of those across the countryside. Now, the big difference between Stage 1 and Stage 2 is in Stage 1, they automatically sent you that application to fill out, sign, and send back. And by they, I mean FSA. Well, in Stage 2, they're not going to send you any documentation out automatically. You're going to need to request that information. So you're going to want to get a hold of your local FSA office. You can check out the website, and we'll put some links on our YouTube channel. So make sure you check out our YouTube channel. With some good resources directly from the USDA. They'll give you a calculator, who to contact, and kind of the one that I got the most out of in looking over were the frequently asked questions and the checklist in terms of getting all your paperwork ready to submit to FSA. So you're going to want to head over and check those out. The biggie on this Stage 2 is the deadline. So if today's day 1, how long do you have to submit that paperwork? Well, you have until April 30th. Now, you don't want to wait until the last minute to turn in the paperwork. We stress that all the time, especially in federal crop insurance deadlines. Do not wait until the last minute to turn that paperwork in, because then that's it. You had better turn it in perfectly and made no errors on that paperwork, because you will not have a chance to correct it. So if today's day 1, I would get on it between now and the end of the year, as FSA offices are going to continue to get busy since they just reopened and people are reaching out for all the various programs that FSA administers. They're very busy. So you're going to want to get in touch with them right away to set up that appointment and start filling out that paperwork. Now, the one, I guess, reminder with the SDRP program, whether that be stage 1 or stage 2. There are still linkage requirements. So if you qualify for a payment and receive a payment from stage 1 and or stage 2, you are going to need to carry crop insurance or NAP for the next 2 available crop years in order to comply with those rules. So just remember, there are linkage requirements. Of course, there are exceptions, and you're going to want to reach out to FSA in your local office to find out what those exceptions are. But we have seen some exceptions where people are able to avoid the linkage requirements based on specific scenarios, but you're going to want to contact FSA on that. Again, today's day 1. That gate is open, and start filling out that paperwork and getting ahead of the line for stage 2 of the SDRP payments. Again, head on over to the USDA website where they have great resources. And again, we'll provide those links on our YouTube channel. So thank you so much for listening, and take care. From my family to yours, thank you for tuning in. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and share with a neighbor. Visit www.cropinsurancepodcast.com for more episodes, articles, and tools. For full policy details, always check the crop insurance provisions or speak with your local crop insurance agent. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.